Craig, we fall to a late defeat here against Curzon Ashton. What are your thoughts on that?
It's gutting really. Still, how we've lost that game, controlled the game for 90 minutes. Looked in no danger for 90 minutes whatsoever, and we switched off once. As a team, we switched off once from a throw-in, and next thing you know, it's in the back of our net. We've had the 0-0. We've had the chances, to take the lead. But if it's one of those games and it's just not working, it's just not going for you, then you've got to make sure you don't lose the game. And like I said, we switch off for one moment, 30 seconds in. We're in 97 minutes, I believe we played. 30 seconds we switch off, and we get punished. And we switched off, like I said, we switched off as a team, and we have to lick his wounds because it's a tough one to take that. Performance-wise, I thought we were good. I thought we moved the ball well, got it into some good areas. I think in the final third we probably could have been a little bit more cuter, a little bit more better. But we fizzed the ball enough across their 6-yard box to not stick it in the back of the net. And like I said, it's an hard one to take, but we've got to go again. And like I said, we know it's tough, so we've got to keep going.
Like you said, a lot of control in the game, a lot of possession, but struggling maybe in the final third. What do you sort of put that down to today?
I think they got into a good low block. They banked up as a 5 at the back, and they were difficult to break down. But I think when we did get into good areas and did break them down, especially in the first half, I thought we lacked just a little bit of quality in the final third when we got into them areas. But I think the second half, especially if you look at the last 30 minutes, we got the header at the back post that we need to score. We got the other one when it's fizzed across 6-yard box. You got the last 10 minutes again, fizzed across 6-yard box, and we've just got to make sure that we throw those bodies at it because frustrating first half. We've worked it well, got into final third. Final ball I thought lacked a little bit of quality, but in the second half it didn't, and we've got to make sure that we get on the end of it because if not, like I said, at this level you get punished.
Yeah, just how gutting is it when we control the game, we play our stuff, we do well here at home, and we get a sucker punch right at the end and they go and score.
I think that's it. Sucker punch is what we've got, but we have to accept it. There's nothing we can do about it now, apart from learn from it and move forward. We've got another big game coming up here Tuesday against a side that is going to be in the top 2. There's no doubt of that. So it don't get any easier. We're going to make sure when we control games like we have today that we make it count, because games are going to keep coming thicker and faster and harder, and we're going to make sure that we take us points when the opportunity arises to us today. And this is probably one of the games that come in the season that we'll kick ourselves for because we haven't come away with the points that I think we deserve. But that's football, unfortunately, and sometimes you don't get it your own way, and we have to live and learn.
Going into that one against South Shields on Tuesday, how important is it now that we keep that same attitude that we've shown today and try and get a result in that one?
I think we've just got to keep backing up performances. I think we've had a good week in coming off back-to-back wins. Lads have got some really good minutes in underneath the belts. We've had a really good positive week, a good atmosphere around the place, and backed it up with performance today. It's just not the result. We've got to back it up with results. We know that it's a league where every point matters, and we know it's going to be tough. So we've got to start backing performances up with results and points.
Cheers, Craig.